Oh, hallelujah. HJ47, ain't she a bloody beauty? I love this thing. Absolutely love it. It's so nice to drive too. We'll go into detail. This is first month 1984 HJ47. So that's 2H, 4-speed, comes with disc brakes and very little else. Now, we've known this car for a little while. Bailey owns it. Bailey is local. Hello, Blue. We're not playing ball right now. Bailey owns it. Bailey is a Sunshine Coast, so I take it he's also excavator hire up there. If you need some machinery, give him a call. He put the decals on there. Bailey's owned this for 2 years. Bailey said, when I do a walk around, I say, give us some history. Give us, what do you know? And I'm very little, because he found it online down in New South Wales in the Sydney area somewhere. So someone might recognise this from New South Wales, previous owner, a couple of years ago. But now Bailey's owned it and it's close to his daily. It's just about ready. He's done a lot to this, a lot with, and that's I guess how Mr Landcruiser has a relationship with him. He comes in here and grabs some parts. This time it's in here for us to get our hands on it and have a little play, and I get to drive all of them. This one's absolutely lovely to drive. Let's talk about the exterior. All this looks old and rusty and stuff, but it is patinaed. It has all been, I don't know what, if he uses penetrol, linseed oil, if it's clear coat, but it has been protected so it can maintain this look. It's all what appears to be original. Over the years, some parts have rusted, so they've been replaced, but it's definitely got a look, and what a cool look. Let's go right up the front. That bar, that winch, so you got your high mount, and they really look the treat with the McKinnon's bumper bar. So it goes off of a, it's got like a genuine style about them, but they come raw. You can buy them at MrLandcruiser.com, there you go. They come raw, so you can paint them your own colour. They're a little bit thicker and heavier duty than the genuine one. So if you want something you're actually going to use your vehicle off-road, that's a bloody good choice. Well done, McKinnon's. Also up the front, I really like this. If they work, they don't work, but the little light protectors, the little rock and bug screen, I guess it's more so rocks, just give it a real good vintage look for a vintage car. And everybody loves a Donaldson. Even your mum loves a Donaldson. Well, this one has one well sought after. I don't think you can buy steel ones anymore. I read in forums when people say, where did you get your Donaldson? People go, well, buy a new one. I don't think it's that simple anymore. Let us know of a link, or if you can buy a steel one like that still, but I'm pretty sure it's difficult. The visor, that's a bit different to the visor that we sell, but it's bloody nice. It's the 40 Fever. You'll find the 40 Fever on Facebook. It's not his main gig, so he makes them in batches. Let him know you're interested. Next batch, you can have one of those. And then somebody's found just the perfect LED fitting light bar. That's a Supernova light bar. Haven't heard of them, but Supernova. Let's go down a step to the wheels. Don't those rims look nice? Supporting some Maxes. They look like 33s. I'm taking a good guess. Oh no, 32s. Geez, they're tough looking. A little bit surprised. 32s and some pretty cool rims underneath this. Now, Bailey said he's gone right through this whole vehicle, and underneath this, I can see it's supporting Terrain Tamer parabolic suspension. Look at the stance on it, it sits beautiful. Underneath's been painted and what have you. It's come up really nice. Just looking after it again, like the exposed steel. Bailey said he's going to take this on the beach. He's not going to just sit there, sip his latte and look at it and say, look at my car. He's going to use the bloody thing. So he's really gone through and done underbody and protecting what steel there is there. The tray, I love wooden trays. I love drop sides. The drop sides, I know style sides are beautiful, but the drop side in steel is practical, heavy duty. They don't rattle like the alloy tray, and the wood, fucking awesome. I really love wood deck trays. It just reminds me of that era. That's the exterior of this bloody beauty. Let's go under the hood and talk about what's it doing at Mr Landcruiser. There we go. I like these Donaldsons, they have multi-uses. This one you can lean on it, you can put your stubby on it, because that's about it. I've just noticed it's not even bloody well hooked up. It's just there for show and tell. It's still supporting the original setup of the genuine 47 style airbox and all its UHA. Now, the engine. Why is it in a Mr Landcruiser? I can see that head is nice and shiny and new paint job. It came in here with bubbles in the radiator. What are those bubbles? So the lads got out the hydrocarbon test, which you check through the radiator top here, check it all out, and bingo, it changed colour. We've got a cracked head. So it's a bit of a job. You just strip everything down, get everything, pull it all out. Now, you do have options. You can look for a second-hand head, have it all decked out, or I think the Chinese are doing a head as well. We don't sell the Chinese ones. We redeck the genuine old ones and have them all revamped, pressure test and crack test before we even start. We strip them down, send them away, make sure everything's done, machine, blah, blah, blah. And then when it's exposed, we also do the valve clearances and just go through the thing properly. Now, what we also, as we're pulling components off, we go, oh, this hard line is no good. We're not going to put it back on. The viscous is no good. The thermostat housing and just components like that. If they need replacing, we're going to replace them. So you get a quote, we can sort of give you an idea. But engines like this, we're going to do it properly. We're not even going to compromise. Don't even ask. And Bailey will be over the moon. He's been asking us on the phone, did you do the viscous, did you do it? Yeah, absolutely. We go through it and do it properly, get it all back and running. The only other issue with this one, when we test drive, and Bailey asked us to have a look at this, is the braking. You jump on the brakes and a bit delayed, and then when it was hard. So when we found multiple fails in this braking system. So that's why you now see the brake booster, the 80 series double diaphragm brake booster. And then Richard also found fault in the proportioning valve, which was brand new, but it was some interesting fault which he was able to then show the customer, Bailey, and that's all. She bloody brakes beautiful now. I've gone for a spin. Look at this one. Somebody tell me what that is. That's an Astra pump. This has power steering. So at the start I said, yeah, she's 4-speed NA disc brake. Well, someone's put 60 series power steer, and one option is your Astra pump. Very common. And I'll tell you what, I didn't even look under the bonnet when I went for my first drive to even notice that. It's bloody beautiful. If that is what you're faced with, your option, it's easier for us 2H guys too, but if you've got a different engine, that is one of your more easier troubleshooting engines, your Astra pump. Bloody beautiful. That's pretty much under there. We've tidied a few things up. This thing's ready to go. Once we've done our bit, we really, we get it to heat, we test it, we do a lot of testing. We don't just throw some diesel in it and say she's ready. And testing means I get to drive them a lot. Righto. This is bloody lovely in here, really, really nice. First of all, we'll go straight to why. Look at the seats, they've all been reupholstered and a lovely job. Not exactly original, but all in spec with colour. Really, really nice. I really dig them. It's comfy, they must have done the cushioning as well. And then the Noble floor, it all blends in with colour. And whoever's put the Noble floor in, we do a lot of this stuff. They've done a really neat cut and trim on this one. It's come up lovely. It's got the cup holders. If you don't know, I'm going to tell you, we've got the ashtray cup holders for this model. We've got the floor cup holders for this model. Both are fantastic. I run both. That way I can have 4 beverages at once. 4 beverages, and you've got to drink them fast so they don't go warm. Very, very handy. Now this thing is coated and covered in car builders absolutely everywhere. It hasn't got a hood lining yet. But I believe Bailey did it. He said, well, he told me on the phone, he goes, yeah, I did the car builders. He's gone right through. It's behind the seat, it's on the floor, it's in the roof. And now, if you're talking about aircon, I've mentioned this a few times in the walk arounds. If you want to talk aircon, let's talk insulation first. Don't even bother going through all the rigmarole and spending all that money without a bit of car builders or whatever brand you choose. But this is now ready, and that's one of his future plans. Door cards, I believe, I can't tell you the brand, I don't know. Look, I'll do another plug. We sell door cards very similar to this. They're on our website. They're a replacement. We also sell the genuine, straight out of Japan door cards, the grey, go with the interior, whichever you want. It's all still available. But they look nice on this. They're practical, they're easy to clean. The dash isn't too munted. I'll tell you what's munted is where the stereo used to go, but it's just got an old 47 feel, so I'm sure Bailey doesn't give a toss. It's just well used. Everything else is pretty much where it should be. It's got the tacho, of course, because it's an 84 47. If you don't know, the dash pad looks pretty damn nice, apart from a big crack in my hand. So they're things you can cover later if you want, but I don't know, even mine's cracked like that, I wouldn't bother. This has got a lot of character. I've said it before, my favourite ones are the ones with character. As I'm opening the door too, I've got a big LED light near my head. That's activated. The passenger doors are open right now, so that's activated on the doors. That's nice and handy. You open the door, she lights up as you're hopping in. Beautiful. That's pretty much this vehicle, this visit at Mr Landcruiser. A couple of little things I missed. I want to point out the high lift jack on the passenger side. Now, depending on your requirements, just jump on our website. You can have the high lift jack mount on either side, passenger or driver. A great easy access if you have to use them, and they're a great item when you got, again, Billy's bar at the front is the type of bar. I've seen modern cars with high lift jacks. I've seen an HJ47 with a high mount jack attached to it. No points at all on that car how to lift it. They'd just be like crumbling plastic, but it fucking looks sick if you're in the bush. For these cars, it's actually practical. You can put it on the tray. I've done that just in an emergency, not ideal, but do what you got to do. I also haven't mentioned, look at the shovel. That's a great place for a shovel in underneath there, utilising some dead space. That's awesome as well. That's this car. Now, I always ask Bailey, what are your future plans? And it is to daily this thing a lot more, and it is, he wants to use it for trips like his Sunshine Coast. He wants to go up to Double Island, have a swim, have a fish, have a perv, do what you got to do. I said perv. He's probably a taken man, I'm joking. But he just wants to really get out, enjoy it, and he's also dropped that maybe aircon in the future. So if you're going to daily it, it's got power steer, whacking aircon, you couldn't need anything else. Maybe a 5-speed, maybe some bells and whistles. That's it. HJ47, first month, 84. She's a doozy.